Welcome back. The details. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi gave his directives on Tuesday to accurately study any occurring challenges facing a project to cultivate 1.5 million findans in rural areas. The president said such studies aim to maximize the production capacity of the project. The president was speaking at a meeting with Prime Minister Mustafa Mabouli and Minister of Water Resources and Irrigation, as well as Minister of Agriculture and Land Reclamation. The meeting reviewed ongoing projects in the field of land reclamation, also discussed the infrastructure of road and electricity networks and irrigation water status at the project's various geographical locations, especially in Minya, Manaflot, Tushka, Siwa, Farafra and Tur. Minister of Defense Colonel General Mohammad Zaki praised the Army personnel of the Southern Military Zone attending the launch of the main phase of the Mobilization Leadership Centers project. Minister Zaki said they exert serious efforts to quell smugglers and protect the southern borders against any aggression, calling on combatants to stay vigilant and always be prepared to implement all missions. Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri joined business leaders, government officials, representatives from global institutions and journalists at the World Economic Forum annual gathering in Davos. The top diplomat addresses the gathering as panel talks continue for the second consecutive day. Shukri takes part in a session entitled A New Security Engineering in the Middle East. On day one of the forum, Shukri, in his capacity as the president-designate of the UN Climate Conference, COP27, participated in the session dubbed Road to COP27 Public to Private Sector Partnerships in the Middle East region. He reviewed Cairo's vision of the conference to be held in Sharm el-Sheikh coming November. Shukri said the upcoming COP27 would witness the launch of a number of initiatives in participation with various parties with the aim of backing the implementation of the climate agreements. On the sidelines of the forum, Minister Shukri held talks with Jordan's Foreign Minister Ayman al-Safadi. The meetings tackled the latest developments on the regional and international arenas, especially the Palestinian cause and the Arab region. They also discussed means of boosting ties between Cairo and Amman and a three-way cooperation mechanism bringing along Baghdad. Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Gheit stressed the significance of strengthening competition in online markets with the rise of e-commerce through proper implementation and enforcement of legislations and competition laws in the Arab region. During his participation in the third Arab Competition Forum in Muscat, Oman, Abul Gheit highlighted the repercussions of the crisis on the supply of basic commodities due to increased speculation and disruption of supply chains. The United Nations Economic and Social Commission from Western Asia kicked off the forum in partnership with the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment, Promotion of Oman, the Arab League and the United Nations Conference and Trade Development. Minister of Higher Education and Acting Minister of Health and Housing, Dr. Khaled Abdel-Ghaffar, met with WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom on Tuesday. During the meeting, they discussed ways of enhancing cooperation in the fields of public health. The two sides also reviewed the development witnessed by the health facilities in Egypt through mechanization and digital transformation of the health system to ensure that all citizens receive all medical services to the highest quality. The meeting took place as part of a series of meetings that the minister is holding on the sidelines of the 75th meeting of the World Health Assembly in Geneva under the theme Health for Peace, Peace for Health. Peacemakers Committee at the Coptic Orthodox Church organized a symposium under the title Citizenship on Tuesday. The symposium was held at the Orthodox Cathedral in Abbasiyah. It was attended by representatives from the Islamic Research Complex in Al-Azhar, the Youth Party's Coordination, the National Women Council, in addition to clerics and bishops. The symposium took place in light of the state's efforts to raise people's awareness of the citizenship concept. Attendees stressed the significance of enhancing the citizenship, including cooperation, participation, merge and brotherhood, as well as realizing mutual respect among citizens. Daesh terrorists killed 12 civilians and wounded at least 6 in 2 separate attacks in Iraq, apparently taking advantage of a sandstorm that sharply reduced visibility across the country. Attacks took place in Kirkuk province, where farmers came under fire while harvesting their crops. Earlier, the Daesh terrorist group launched an attack in Diyala's town of Gulala, killing 6 residents. Turkish Foreign Ministry Mevlut Cavusoglu started a 2-day trip to the Palestinian territories and Israel, the first such visit by a senior Turkish official in more than a decade. The details.